Hello and welcome. It is another great grocery discovery day. I am Annette Reeder from the Biblical Nutritionist, and today we're going to talk about a topic that people don't usually talk about, but sometimes they do, and I wish they wouldn't in public, but yet it's a topic that keeps coming up because so many people are struggling with this. It is the topic of constipation, and I'm going to share with you what you need to be buying in the grocery store to take care of that naturally. And then I'm going to follow up with 5 ways you can prevent this from happening again. So before we go inside and check out what you need to be eating so that things can move along more quickly, be sure and hit like, subscribe, and the bell, and then stay tuned to what comes next. I will also be posting some links to this video down below. So since the grocery store won't let me video inside, I'm going to teach you from this park bench what I discovered in the grocery store. Constipation can be a very serious health issue. Not only being moody and angry. In fact, if someone's angry around you, you might just want to assume they're constipated. Yet it also has been proven to be one of the contributing factors to Parkinson's. Yes, going back 20 years, people who are constipated for 20 years or more have a more likelihood of developing Parkinson's. So that's a horrific idea to just take in. Our children are constipated, the babies are constipated, adults are constipated, and seniors have always been constipated because they quit eating their vegetables. Yet this is an issue that's totally optional. When I went through my health transformation, I realized, wow, I didn't realize so many of the issues I was dealing with were optional. Moodiness was one of those. And yet constipation is another health issue that is optional. And today I want to share with you the 10 foods that are going to help reverse it or prevent it. And then we're going to go into 5 steps that you need to do every day to prevent this from ever being a blockage in your life. All right, food number 1 is going to be leafy greens. Leafy greens includes kale, collards, spinach. It could be the greens on the beets. Those are actually very healthful for you, and I highly recommend you eat the greens from the beets. Next is broccoli, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. Again, from the cruciferous family. The cruciferous family, I've told you in other videos, you need 1 cup per day. I don't care if it's steamed, I don't care if it's roasted or fresh and chopped raw in your salad. 1 cup cruciferous per day. We're recognizing how it is helping us with so many health issues. I already given you several videos about cancer, how it prevents that, and just now we're talking about constipation, and it works for that. Moving on, we have beets. So not just the beet greens, we also want you to eat the beet root. Then we have sweet potatoes, and if you grow them yourself, then yes, eat the peelings. If you don't grow them yourself and you buy organic, then yes, eat the peelings because that has even more fiber that you need to consume for your body. Then we go into berries, especially blueberries. Blueberries are very good for constipation. Even adding 1 cup a day into your diet would be a healthful choice. Next is coconut. Yes, now I'm not talking about the fibers on the outside of the coconut, but if you could find a way to eat those, that would work. Yet coconut, we're talking about the meat of the coconut, the white part that you're used to cooking with. I'm not talking about sweetened coconut. No, never, ever, ever. I'm just talking about regular dried coconut. Moving on from that, we have nuts and seeds. Both are going to be highly fibrous. They're going to be very helpful for your digestive system. Then we move to legumes. Legumes could also include beans. We're familiar with that being a high fiber, anti-constipation food, yet you could add this into your diet. This would also include barley. I've talked about barley in several other videos to help you get acquainted with that and to utilize it in many of your meals. These are going to greatly help you feel better. I've talked about how it changes your mood, but it definitely helps prevent or get rid of constipation. And lastly, it's apples and pears. So apples and pears, if you can find organic, because they are on the Dirty Dozen list, they're highly sprayed, and yes, they're something that you definitely need to eat organic. or grow them yourself in your own yard. We need to be a lot more efficient in our own homes and gardens and growing our own food as much as possible. So these are the foods that I want you to incorporate in your diet every day. You don't have to have all 10, just choose from them. Choose 1 or 2 or 3 every day. Make your salad, make your dinner. Make sure you've watched my video on how to make a Power 5 salad and how to make power meals. You would already have all of these in your menu, on your menu, and you would be pulling these every day for almost every meal. And constipation is a word you will never, ever, ever have to hear again from your own lips or from your family members, because it will not be an issue. And life will be moving along much better and everyone will be happier. Now let's move on to the 5 tips that you can utilize every day to make sure constipation is never part of your life. Tip number 1 is water. We have to have water for fiber to work. Without water, fiber becomes hard, and we all know what that is like. That is like passing marbles, and who needs that? So water comes in and helps to fill up the bowels so that you have that feeling that you need to go. So without water, you're not going to have that feeling of need to go. Therefore, everything just kind of sticks there and stays there. Number 2 is eat plant fiber. That's the 10 foods that I just told you about. Enjoy them every day, every meal. Number 3 is take enzymes, and I'll put some links down below to some enzymes you might want to try. Number 4 is probiotics. I am a probiotic person because I am pro-life. This is pro, meaning I am for, bio is life. I am totally a probiotic person. Yet we need probiotics in our body to also metabolize these foods. Probiotics, actually, when you take them at night, they soften the stool. They help with adding good bacteria, which allows the fiber from these plants to eat the good bacteria, and then that is what helps create a happy mood, happy digestion, and all together we just have amazing days. Now I have 2 different brands of probiotics that I use with my clients. I'll put links to those down below, plus some coupon codes that you can use as well. And number 5 is exercise. Not only does your lymphatic system benefit from exercise, but so does your colon. People who are laying in bed all the time, they have difficulty moving their stool, and it's because they're not up, they're not moving. And many times we can do a hand massage to massage the colon, but for you who are up and about, 20 minutes to 30 minutes every day of exercise. Every single day of exercise. Let me say that again. Every single day of exercise. 20 to 30 minutes. If it's just a light walk, it doesn't matter about the speed. It just matters that you're up, you're about, and you are exercising. Now, if you're adding these 10 foods and you're following my 5 tips and suggestions and you're still not getting the relief you need, well then I'm going to put a link to a product down below. It's called Release Zyme. It gives you the enzymes plus the other nutrients you need as a supplement. It is all natural. It's definitely non-GMO. It's everything that you want in a supplement, but we need to be having a minimum of 1 to 2 bowel movements every day, and if you're not, then you're constipated. Also, if you're having the opposite effect, that's another form of constipation. So if you're not getting the healthful results that you need from your diet and from these tips, then I'm going to put a link to the Release Zyme down below, and you can use that product. Very safe. You could use it every day of your life and it will be good. Thanks for letting me share with you this difficult to pass subject. I'm sure you are going to be able to take these tools, these tips, and use them every day of your life and just enjoy life more. I always enjoy sharing with you God's recipe for excellent health, which always includes 3 ingredients, helping you be confident in the kitchen, confident with your health, and most importantly, confident in understanding how much God loves you with an everlasting love. He loves you more than you can ever imagine. It's unfathomable, which means we don't even understand how deep His love is. No matter what has happened in your past, no matter who has hurt you in your past, God is there for you. He loves you and He's waiting. Thanks for watching. Be sure and hit like, subscribe, and the bell, and I look forward to reading your comments, and share this video with at least 3 people who you want to help have a better day.